job is to listen to you guys. Um, we know that the challenges are really tough, and we're doing the best that we can in a timely manner. But that was one of the reasons why we did want to come out here to the residents of Rosemary Neighborhood Gardens and bring you guys out here and kind of just hear from you. We've already started doing some cleanups about a week ago, with further down in that area. Today, actually, we're also going to be doing a 72-hour notice because there is a live encampment here right now. Okay, so unfortunately, we will not be walking down into the encampment. It is a safety concern. Most of you guys do not have on the proper PPE. No hard hats, no boots. Some of you do have utility and hiking shoes on, but again, it is a safety concern. Our job is to keep not only the freeway safe, but also you guys safe. So I'm just going to personally apologize right now and say that we are not walking into the live encampments, okay? What we will do is we're going to go. One, I want to show you guys Alex Ramirez, one of the superintendents. He brought out some photos of the different encampments and sites that are active and that have been abated. But we just wanted to show you some photos of some of the places that we're actively working on now, as well as when we go back here, we will just kind of cross the sound wall just to kind of give you a peek on what's going on. But again, we will not be walking deep inside. We won't be going into the active site, you know. So just, I apologize for that. Yes.
So how are we supposed to clarify what our expectations are of the cleanup if we're not walking in there to discuss it?
So we know what's back here because our team comes out here. They've been scouting it and all that. We do know what's back here. You can let us know what your expectations are. Unfortunately, again, we just can't take you back into what's back there. I mean, even if I was to take you back there and show you, you're gonna see what we've already been seeing this week.
Yeah, I've been documenting and seeing it myself. So we're gonna be here. This is where our meeting is going to take place?
I mean, this is the meeting now, but we're going to go through the second gate. We're going to look past the sound wall. You can see some debris and some things of that nature. You can see what's going on back there. I already went back there. But again, it's actually a live encampment right now, and that's a huge safety concern. There's a lot of unknowns in some of the camps, so we want to make sure that you guys are also safe. And again, we're posting today. So with that being said, a lot of things, a lot of emotions can rise when you start to post. So we want to keep you guys away from that. That's our job to handle.
Right.
But even with knowing what's back there or what you see or what you see here, just feel free to let us know what your expectations are. We're taking all this to account. I mean, you have the landscaping team here, you have the maintenance team here. These are the superheroes that get this stuff done. And I say that with passion because this is not easy. I know this is you guys' neighborhood and we want to keep it clean and we want to keep it safe. They do a remarkable job at trying their best to keep it safe and keep it clean. The challenge is once we do that, and we were just talking about this, once we do that, 2-3 days later, what happens? It gets occupied again. This was just clean maybe a week ago. We just started and no one was here and all of a sudden occupants are here. So it's just a really tough ongoing challenge that we're trying to fight. So just work with us on that. But again, any and all your expectations, just let us know. Let us know, and we'll make the team that's handling that those expectations are right here.
So I have a follow-up question. You're posting a 72-hour notice,
yes,
but realistically, you've been working over here. By the time you get over there, it's going to be way beyond a couple of weeks or so. Can we have a timeline? Can we have a calendar of what you're going to do?
From that meeting that
yes.
at the hotel.
Thank you.
Okay, they refer to the DO, correct?
Right.
But that is a district order. So right now they're working on an amendment, and they mentioned that night amendment. What
right.
that means is adding this site to that DO, which requires the amendment is asking for funding to build the fence that they were talking about and all that. That's still up in Sacramento working on it. We're still, so we're kind of handcuffed right now. Mm-hmm. So my staff, they've been working on the perimeter. Mm-hmm. I sent them in a couple weeks or so ago to mow behind the houses to give you a little buffer, so a little fire break there. And they're working on the freeway side right now. The DO would encompass everything in the middle. So we don't need to go in there. Look, we're acknowledging we have a problem out there. It's going to cover the whole area, so there's no need to point out just that side or whatever. It is going to encompass, it'll take the whole thing. But right now, we're waiting for the funding to come from Sacramento to hire the contractors to come in and do it. So it'd be contractors doing all that work in there. We're working the perimeter ourselves right now.
You mentioned the fencing. I saw the proposal that you sent out, right? The fencing doesn't really work unless you ensure that you capture every gap. Like
Okay,
this
that
one
was
here.
just a quick sketch, okay? Until they get the amendment and get that added in, they come in and we start clearing and we can add to that. That was just the start of it.
Okay.
So, and again, we you know,
A question. So you're doing the cleanup. Why can't you go in and get all of the hazardous stuff out, like the paint cans, the paint cans?
again, that will be a contractor coming in.
That work is being done by a contractor. We do have contractors that that specialize in that particular type of work, the hazmat type of material work, but they come in when our maintenance crews do the original abatement or cleanup, then the hazmat team.
Well, how do we get it prioritized? Because the last fire, everything was popping.
That's what we're working on right
yeah.
now. That part of that amendment that they've been working on, that they talked about in that meeting, this is the first one.
Right. They've
This
actually
is
made this a
priority
priority
right
to put this on the hot spots of San Jose. So what Paul was talking about with the DO, this has now become one of the priorities. So with the new contract that's in play, this is like spot
This will be
number
the first
one.
one.
When you talk about a live encampment, and you point in that direction, are you talking about the one that's on Sonora, the box that's on Sonora behind it?
I haven't gone that far down. I'm not too sure. I don't know the location. I just know that there is a live encampment. And when I say live, there's occupants in that area. So I don't know how far, how deep, or where
Okay.
Sonora is. I just
You have two separate ones. So you have one directly behind the sand wall, between
Right.
the two sand walls,
Right.
and then you have one
Right on the
facing
corner.
Kaiser,
Right, okay.
right
And
next to
then-
the last home.
And that cleanup
Yeah.
is going to take care of this entire, like Paul said, this entire side. Now, with
Would
the
it
seven-
include that Sonora corner though for her?
That's
Well,
I think that's
is
something
that in
else.
our right of way, Alex? The one she's referring to?
How far down is it?
It's
It's
Sonora
like-
and San Juan.
Is that past the gates?
yes.
So that's sort of like that little tuck back that's on the back corner.
It's next to the empty property, the vacant land.
Right. We were talking about that yesterday.
If it is in our right of way, we will address it.
Well, I cleaned those people out 4 times in the last 2 years because they actually pulled out our backflow and it's missing. They probably recycled it.
So let's do this.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Let's split it up into two. Like, let's take one group, go over there, and then take the next one. Should we take everyone?
Well, I think you have half his neighbors and half his our local politician reps. So
We really need to go in there. I mean,
Well, I do.
Do we really need to-
There's an issue. We don't need to see every little.
Shouldn't take them.
Okay, I just don't want somebody to get hurt.
Right.
So my concern.
Honorog.
why split up?
It's all wet from the rain.
You
and
may
stuff.
not be able to go back there.
There's
I mean, unless you can
kinda,
find
you know,
some
there's
something.
needles
I mean,
laying
really,
here and
this
there, and I
tennis
don't-
shoes are pushing you.
Yeah, let me take them.